What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Darren. I'm the bow tie fragrance guy, and I love to look good and I love to smell amazing. Today I'm coming at you with another episode of my 2 Cents Tuesdays. During this segment on this channel, what I do is I talk about fragrances that I probably already have quite a few reviews and talk out there in the fragrance community on those particular fragrances. So I just come in and of course give my 2 cents on the fragrances. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different in this segment. I'm going to talk about 2 fragrances from the house of Maison Margiela, the Replica lineup. I want to talk about By the Fireplace, and I want to talk about Jazz Club. 2 of my favorite fragrances from this house. Today I want to kind of compare and contrast the 2. I've never done one of these head-to-head matchups. These are my 2 favorites from the Replica lineup, so I want to kind of talk about these 2 and kind of compare, contrast them. Which one would I prefer over the other? It's a tough decision, but if anybody's up to the task, I am. So if you want to know my opinion of By the Fireplace and Jazz Club, you know how we do. Keep it locked right here. Okay guys, thank you so much for staying locked in. Let's go ahead and jump right into this head-to-head battle. Now, this lineup of fragrances came out some time ago, but they really didn't pick up steam until maybe about 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago, a lot of people started to talk about these fragrances from Maison Margiela, the Replica lineup, and By the Fireplace was one of the first fragrances that really got a lot of attention from all the fragrances that they have in this line. So a lot of people started talking about By the Fireplace, and that was closely followed by Jazz Club. Now me personally, I got my nose on By the Fireplace first, and I fell in love with it. Very unique scent. It smells, of course, as the name indicates, like chestnuts, like an open fireplace, burning fire, like wood. So it really makes me think about the winter time, man. This is a great fragrance. And then of course, I got my nose on Jazz Club. And I really like Jazz Club. Now this one, of course, as the name indicates again, makes you, this one makes you reminisce about a jazz club. I think Jazz Club, I think 1940s, 1950s. You have the rum in here, you have tobacco, you have vanilla bean that gives it this kind of sweetness, and then you have styrax, which gives it a resonance quality. Beautiful fragrance. So again, these are my 2 favorites from the house. So which one wins head to head? First thing I want to do, the first thing I want to talk about with these 2 fragrances is the overall scent. Now again, By the Fireplace, I love it. Fell in love with it when I first smelled it. That burning firewood smells awesome. But in my humble opinion, I like the overall smell of Jazz Club a little bit better than By the Fireplace. So for the overall scent and the way it smells, I give the nod to Jazz Club. Performance. Both these fragrances perform pretty good on my skin. That's one of the things I like about the fragrances I've sampled so far from Replica. They all perform well on my skin. I get 7+ hours out of this one, but I get 8+ hours out of By the Fireplace. So when we talk about performance, I'm going to give it, of course, to By the Fireplace when it comes to performance. Compliment factor. Of these 2 fragrances, I have received compliments wearing both, but I have received more compliments with Jazz Club than I have with By the Fireplace. So compliment factor, the nod goes to Jazz Club. So if you're keeping count, we have 2 to 1. Now, when it comes to overall uniqueness, they both are relatively unique fragrances as it relates to the DNA of both these, but overall, this one is a little bit more unique. Again, that burning wood, that chestnut, that roasted kind of marshmallow vibe you get from By the Fireplace is a very unique fragrance DNA. There is a fragrance out there now, Strong With You by Giorgio Armani, that smells a little bit like this, but it still doesn't quite capture what By the Fireplace did. So overall uniqueness, I'm gonna go with By the Fireplace. Now the last factor that is gonna break the tie between these two fragrances is going to be the overall versatility. Now both of these fragrances, in my humble opinion, are great for the colder weather. Fall and winter season is right around the corner. These two fragrances are going to be in heavy rotation in my collection. But when it comes to overall versatility, I'm going to give the nod to Jazz Club. Jazz Club is a little bit more versatile than By the Fireplace, because where I feel like these fragrances are both good for the fall and winter, I believe you can wear Jazz Club in more settings than By the Fireplace. And I believe that you can wear Jazz Club in the springtime, where I really don't feel comfortable wearing this one in the spring. I don't really like smelling like burning firewood in the springtime when it's hot outside. So overall, Jazz Club gets the nod, 3-2. It was a close match, but in the end, Jazz Club gets the nod just by a hair. Guys, what is your opinion of these two fragrances? What's your opinion of the Replica lineup overall? Leave comments down in the description box, because I would love to hear your opinions on these two fragrances from the line altogether, maybe some other fragrances that from the lineup that you feel are great fragrances as well that I may want to put my nose on. I would love to hear from you guys. As I always say, thank you so much for tuning into this video. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but you're right here with me, and I sincerely appreciate that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share my videos. Now, why would you guys do that? Huh? I'd like to know. Just do that. Because I am the bow tie fragrance guy. I love looking good, and I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better, because I will catch you on the flip side. Peace.